Hello and welcome to another video. So today we're going to discuss briefly how you should eat, when you should eat, what you should eat, and a couple of tips of how you can work out to be effective, save time, really work out and see a transformation on your body, and a couple of tricks that could help you see those results that you want to see very quickly. So stay until the end and I will share all my best tips and tricks. Eat frequently, right? I mentioned that on the previous video, and today we're going to break it down a little bit. So what does eat frequently mean? Let's say you wake up at 7 a.m. and at 7 a.m. you have your breakfast. That should be about 25% of all your calorie intake that you should have in a day. You should take it in the morning. You have been sleeping many hours and your body is all ready to get his fuel. So it's very important that you eat as soon as you wake up, and you eat pretty much like almost 25% of your calorie intake at that moment. So it's very important that you have a meal. So whenever it's time for lunch, you're not gonna eat a huge meal. Always have your protein included. Then you will have your lunch. If you're going to work out in the evening, so later on, don't have a huge meal because still your body is gonna be processing. It's important that your body can focus on working out and not on both things at the same time. Let's link quickly the food with the workouts so you guys know what are the things that are very important to do at the right time. So water, of course, it's important. You need to hydrate your body, and it's not just during the time you're working out. So 2 hours before, you should have taken a couple of glasses already. And 20 minutes before, you should take at least 1 glass of water. So you need to be very hydrated when you're going to work out. That's very important. The next thing I was gonna share, I was saying when it comes to the lunch, if you're having a really big lunch, wait 4 hours before you start your workout. So like I said, your body can really process all that food. But if not, have a little smaller meal and you could wait 2 hours and then you could be working out without any problem. It's very important that you guys think to have your protein and for your body and your muscles, but also have like a combination of fast and slow carbs. And by that I mean don't have something really hard and complex for your body to process, and no fat at all. After you can do it, you're gonna be like a machine processing and breaking down everything after your workout, but before, don't have any fat. That's my recommendation when it comes to the food linked to your workout. And after that, I start my YouTube clips. I usually don't have the time to drive back and forth anywhere. Like I said, busy moms, you need to optimize. So I have here on a YouTube channel, the one I follow, and maximum 45 minutes is what I spend on working out. And then the little trick that I was mentioning, which is the massage that I'm gonna be sharing today. Finally, I gave you guys a little hint of what it was, but today I'm gonna be sharing how I do it. It's only 5 minutes. I use a specific oil, and I make sure to do this every single day, which makes a difference. Not something you do one time every week. It's something you do constantly, and that's gonna be helping you to transform your body as well, combined with the healthy food, healthy habits, with the workouts, and with all of that, so you guys could be the best version of yourself. And then after your workout, your body is like a machine, like I was mentioning. So you should be as quickly as possible giving your body within 20 minutes. That's another good benefit of working out at home. You have everything right here, your kitchen, everything. So you should be able to get your protein and your carbs, which is the most important at that point. Later on, in about 2 hours later, you should be having your dinner or your big meal, depending on at the time and period that you're doing your workouts during the day. But you should be having your dinner. And that could be, like we usually call it here in Sweden, tallriksmodellen. Half of the plate is vegetables. Then you have the meat, which is about 30% of it, 33% of it. And then you have the carbs. So it should be a mix of it. It's very important that you guys think about, eating well after your workouts. As well, hydrate. Don't forget that. That's very important. Always. I know it's so easy to drink Coke and Sprite, coffee and all that stuff, teas, and then you forget to drink water. It's so important. It's the best you can do for your body. But like in general, have your breakfast, big one, like I said, 25% of your daily intake. have your little meal, so you don't have a huge lunch, because then you could work out 2 hours later and be in your optimal point to actually work out. And then directly after, wait only 20 minutes for taking that protein and that carb directly after your workout, and 2 hours after that you should have your big normal meal. Before bed, you could also have something small, just something smooth that will help you, maintain your balance before going to bed.
I will be sharing on our website leanlifemoms.com in detail everything I explained today, along with the massage and of course the food, so you guys get a little bit easier a quick guideline after seeing today's video.
Many people think as soon as you become a mom, possibly it's gonna be changing your body to the worst. You could also transform it and change it to the best. It's all about that. It's all about decision, knowing what to do. The know-how is very important, so you could actually get there and do the things right, and be persistent. So it's all about learning and really giving 100% of yourself so you can optimize yourself and be the best version. So that's all my tips when it comes to the food. I hope you guys like it. And now let's go into the massage that I was promising you guys.
If you would like to ask a doctor about this, please do. I'm not a doctor myself. I'm just sharing my experience of doing this for 5 minutes softly, not originally like you do probably with a professional for 40 minutes, much more harder, but it's the frequency of doing it every day that has made a difference for me. But if you will feel much more comfortable requesting and asking a doctor, please do. I'm just sharing my experience and my results.
So I'm going to share today what is the oil that I use. It's orange oil. And this one is really good because it helps you burn out fat. If you put it on your abdominal area, like I'm gonna be showing you today, then you should be working out right after that to get the biggest effect. So I'm going to show you how this works.
Start by making circles. The reason why we're doing this is because we want to make our fat soft, easy to reshape. So that's why we're doing the circles around the whole belly. You could also do it on the sides and on all parts where you have applied this oil, and specifically normally you have it on the belly, probably on the sides. So what we want to do is to make it as soft as possible. On the sides I normally take a few minutes doing it. There are specific points where you could extract the liquid later on, because that's the reason why we're doing it. There are liquids that are actually there placed for much time, and we want to be able to extract it. So make sure you do both sides, and then you extract it to your belly button is one of the points, like you see right now. And another place will be on the sides. It's a little bit lower down. You have it on both sides. So if you're, for instance, extracting liquids and you want to reshape a little bit your fat from your waist, you could take it all the way from the back, from the fat that you have on the back, and forward it all the way to the points that I'm showing you at the front side, where you have an extraction point. So that you could do on one side and you could do it on the other side as well.
So guys, that's all actually. It's just 5 minutes that you will spend. You will feel it burning while you're working out. It's actually a nice feeling. You feel that you're doing something different and you're transforming yourself. But besides from that, also think if you have kids, involve them. Not on doing this stuff, but I mean in case you're working out and you're super busy and you normally use the time while he's sleeping to work and do other stuff, and he's awake when you want to work out, involve him, do a thing of it. We are moms, I know we have to multitask, but it's important that they also learn about, mom is working out, mom is really taking care of herself, and that they see that. They learn from that as well. So even if your kid is 1, 2, 3 or 5, try to involve them. Neither they do something different, almost the same like you,
or they're just playing around and you're interacting with them, you're moving, you're not just in front of a screen all day long. So they see that it's important that we actually, nowadays with so much technology, we forget that we are just human beings, that we need to be outdoors sometimes, do some other stuff, that it's not just iPads, iPhones, screens. So that's my last little message. I truly hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have questions, points that I have shared, if you didn't really understand something, it felt unclear, just let me know in the comment section and I will definitely respond and try to guide you through as good as I can.